Our second category of awards is for environmental, social, and governance, ESG, as it is better known. This award recognizes the in-house counsel who exhibits outstanding leadership in corporate responsibility and ESG stewardship. Our finalists are building a better world. They are aligning the interests of their organizations with those of their stakeholders, contributing to the well-being of communities, and instilling a culture of ethics, good governance, and integrity. Here to present the ESG Award is Lino Cambone, VP, Deputy General Counsel, BMO Financial Group. Lino?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. It is a great pleasure for me to present the 2019 CGCA Environmental, Social, and Governance Award on behalf of BMO Financial Group. For companies today, ESG is rapidly gaining in importance. Its integration in business and strategy is now widely accepted. A few facts stand out. Bloomberg reports that over $30 trillion is tied to socially responsible investment. That's a jump of 34% in just 2 years. And while Europe remains the biggest region for sustainable investors, many other parts of the world are gaining ground. In terms of specific assets, in 2018 alone, almost $170 billion in green bonds were brought to market. And climate change is increasingly viewed as a core element of risk management. The Financial Stability Board released recommendations on how companies should evaluate climate-related financial risk. Over 300 companies globally have publicly supported these recommendations, including our bank. Sustainability is increasingly used as a proxy for good governance and a tool to identify companies with a clear social purpose. Long-term focused investors are fully engaged, as illustrated by BlackRock's chairman and CEO in a recent letter regarding the importance of purpose. He wrote, "Society is demanding that companies, both private and public, serve a social purpose. To prosper over time, every company must not only deliver financial performance, but also show how it makes a positive contribution to society. Companies must benefit all of their stakeholders, including shareholders, employees, customers, and the communities in which they operate." These examples serve to remind us that ESG and sustainability is truly a mega movement, and lawyers very much have a seat at the table in helping their clients and companies understand the opportunities presented by sustainability. And that brings us to some very special individuals nominated this evening for outstanding leadership in corporate responsibility and ESG stewardship. All 6 of our finalists are very deserving of this honor. Congratulations and good luck. Félicitations et bonne chance. Cue the video, please.
Environmental, Social, and Governance Award, presented by BMO Bank of Montreal. The finalists are Reverend Benoit-Marc Boyer, Counsel, Archdiocese of Montreal. Kate Chisholm, Senior Vice President, Chief Legal and Sustainability Officer, Capital Power. Susan Kennedy, General Counsel, Orange. Éric Labbé, General Counsel and Corporate Secretary, Canadian Malartic GP. Stéphanie Lachance, Vice President, Responsible Investment, PSP Investments. And Jennifer D. Suess, Senior Vice President, General Counsel and Corporate Secretary, RioCan Real Estate Investment Trust.
The recipient of the 2019 CGCA Environmental, Social, and Governance Award is Jennifer Suess, RioCan Real Estate Investment Trust.
Wow, thank you so much. My daughter happened to phone literally as they were announcing that award, so I almost missed it. So hi, Morgan, she's FaceTiming us. In the summer of 2017, I was so privileged to have our founding CEO, Edward Sunshine, shake my hand and congratulate me on becoming RioCan's first ever General Counsel. After 25 years, he figured they could probably use a lawyer or two. So he gave me the opportunity to define my role and understood that ESG initiatives would be a key priority for all of us going forward. As many of you know, RioCan has long been one of Canada's largest REITs with a focus on retail. But in the last several years, we have diversified tremendously and increased our focus on residential and office space as well, leading to some of Canada's preeminent mixed-use communities. And what makes it such an amazing place to work is that we don't just develop and redevelop retail centers into these mixed-use properties. We develop communities, and we do so in partnership with those that we serve, our tenants, our constituents, and our residential partners going forward. For the very first time, we've just opened our first condo and apartment rental building right at the corner of Yonge and Eglinton, and it's been a tremendous opportunity to make sure that we do so in a socially responsible way, while of course maintaining the profitability that our unit holders have come to depend on for over 25 years. In the last couple of years, we have also implemented Canada's first and probably strongest green lease clauses in our template leases, in which our tenants agree to be not just accountable for the use of the resources that they consume, but to minimize them in a way that can be measured and has really served us well in the commercial real estate community. We've invested in the successful development of leading crisis management applications to be used across RioCan so that when any of our 230 centres in the country suffer a hostage crisis, a shooting, a bomb threat, we now have a coordinated approach in terms of managing that situation and making sure that everybody remains safe. When I joined RioCan, I thought the greatest risk to retail were the ongoing bankruptcies, but it actually isn't. It's these social issues that arise almost every day. I think most meaningful to me personally, however, have been the internal initiatives that we've undertaken to ensure, as Marnie highlighted earlier this evening, that we have proper representation at all levels, generationally of the 3 generations we have working at RioCan, and also gender-wise. Our female representation in our senior ranks has increased 17% in the last 2 years, and those are very meaningful numbers that we get to oversee and be proud of. And as a result, our performance has also gone up, and I don't think it's a coincidence. I really couldn't have done any of this without relying on the incredible external counsel that we have. Prior to my joining RioCan, my greatest experience in real estate was purchasing a house. So Ed took a chance on me, and in doing so, he empowered me to take chances for the company. I really want to recognize Dale Lassman, Brenda Gosselin, and David Matlow of Goodmans, as well as Eileen McMahon and Kevin Morris of Tories, and the amazing team at Weir Folds led by Lisa Borsuk. Without you guys, really, I wouldn't have known cap rate from FFO. So really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And of course, our internal team who's sitting with me tonight, Mike, Rob, and Renee, you guys are amazing. I will wrap it up. Go Raptors, and thank you so much. And Adam and our kids, you can stay up to watch the game. Okay, thanks.